Hi.
Hi there. It's very cool to talk about this film. I've really enjoyed it. It's such a surprising story. The first I'm wondering is she's such a nuanced character. How did you think of her when you started working on the film, especially because the first, quarter of the film really is quite a different character from how she is at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was so important to me and the director around to map out the character's arc before we started filming. We had like maybe 3 or 4 Zoom sessions together where we went through the entire script, read through the whole thing, wrote down all of our notes, compared notes, compared ideas. And that was important for us to just, because it is she goes through ups and downs. She changes her mind. She doubts herself. She doubles down. So it was important for us to map that whole arc.
How weird is it talking into the camera after, of course, learning for years never to look into the camera?
It was so easy because
Really?
yeah, because the camera is always there, and it's like a person looking at you.
Mm.
And it's just that thing of like, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it. So when you finally get to, it was so much fun. It was great. I was like, this is easy. Now I have to retrain my brain to not do this anymore.
Well, in terms of the progress of the story and everything, did you have a favorite scene? You get to do some awesome things throughout the story. There's just so many fun moments and serious moments, sweet, everything else. Was there one for you that was maybe more special though?
Yes, without giving too much away, there's one scene that Honor has with Travis, where the things that they're saying to each other are different from what's kind of going on under the surface. And I think there are scenes with Michael that have that quality to them as well. Any of those scenes where Honor forgets to look at the camera because she is so in the moment, and she realizes that maybe it is better for people to see who she really is.
That was probably one of my favorite scenes of the whole film. There's a few, but that one really stands out. It's wonderful. The other thing that stands out for me is, she mentions Handmaid's Tale. It comes up repeatedly throughout the story. I mean, I'm curious, have you read it, and did you have a discussion about it on set, or was there any other part of that I guess echoed across for you?
Yeah, I read The Handmaid's Tale in preparation for the movie because I hadn't read
Oh,
it
really?
before. Yeah, and I loved it. I think there's so much in there that relates to life, that relates to me, and my life and how I move through the world. And then there were, of course, many quotes about performance and protecting yourself and vulnerability that relate to Honor as well. So I went through and I underlined all these quotes that I thought related to Honor, but a lot of them were for me as well. I think it's a fantastic book.
Well, I'm also curious about what it was like working with this cast. I spoke to Armani and Amy, and they sang your praises. They had such a great time working with you and everyone. What was it like working with this team?
I loved it. I loved the whole cast. Ben, Armani, Amy, Gate, and Chris. They're just all fantastic. And we had such a great time, and it's just really fun. I mean, when you get a bunch of young people who are doing what they love in a room together, and you ask them to play and have fun, it's just the best. So yes, I had a fantastic time, and they are all so good in the movie. They're so talented. It's just crazy to watch.
It's wonderful seeing the results of the work on the play as well at the end. And then, have you seen the end credits yet? I really
Yes.
appreciate seeing that kind of window into you all acting throughout the film.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's what it was like. I mean, it was fun. It was like summer camp. It was just so much fun. And yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. I love the movie. It was great having a chance to chat about it.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanks for your
Have a
time.
great day.
Thanks.